good afternoon, good evening, good morning, Final Fantasy Randomizer and Speed Gaming fan. Welcome to this match of the Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Tournament 2023, the Chaos Winter Carnival. This match between DarkmoonEX and Synpyro is the first match of three matches for the Pennywise pod tonight. I am Nate the 13th, and I am joined in the booth by Kylio13 with Ravioli doing the tracking. How you doing tonight, Kylio?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got off of work and ready to see some more awesome Final Fantasy Randomizer action.
Nice. So the runners tonight decided to do some minor alterations. So it's like nothing too crazy. They went with a 4-force party, and well, as you can see, it rolled the Thief Rainbow, which is kind of lucky for them. It's a kind of a standard party, not going to be too much of a garbage fire, much to my chagrin. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for, 3 white mages and a thief, or, 3 white mages and a red mage. I'm not a good person, though, I will fully admit that. But they did also decide to shuffle Astos around, so any NPC that you talk to who can potentially give you an item, or that you turn an item into, could be Astos. You could find Astos, Astos is the robot, Astos is the elf prince, which I think that one is personally funny. Astos is Matoya. It could also potentially be Astos as the princess or the king if the unsafe flag is set, but they decided to keep the princess and the king safe.
Aww.
Yeah. And Bicky, unfortunately, can't be Astos because, you have to fight the pirates for him. So, oh god, I think that would be great to see.
Just do it back to back. A buff to Astos and then the pirates. Buff pirates. Back to back.
Oh, that's horrible and I love it. Excuse me. Alright, let's see here. So the runners should be getting going here in about a minute. Let's go over the blessings right quick. So the Thief has plus 40 vitality, plus 15 agility, and minus 10 hit percent. That's pretty nice to see. The 40 vitality means that they are going to be meaty ninjas. 15 agility means that they're going to be even dodgier than normal. Minus 10 hit kind of sucks, but it's only 2.5 levels of attack growth. Why don't you cover the rest of the mages?
I think I've got my notes in the other channel on them. I don't have them in front of me.
Alright, well, I will go ahead and get that taken care of. Go ahead and just pop out the call. It makes things a little easier for you.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
The Red Mage has Heal 2 granted free at level 8, 2 charges of it. Will get Fighter Armor as a promotion. Cannot get Lock 2. White Mage has plus 1 magic to every level, so they'll start off with a charge of levels. They'll start off with 3 level 1 and 1 on every other level. They can equip gauntlets and helmets, and minus 10 agility. Thankfully enough, White Mages not known for their agility, so really that's not a big thing. Black Mage, plus 20 hit percent, plus 10 luck, cannot cast fast. So that's kind of a sad thing to see out of those Black Mages.
Yeah, but I mean, they've got that 20% hit percent, so, swing with Black Mage strats. That's a thing, right?
Not in this set. I've seen that happen when Black Mages end up with legendary swords, and that's about it. But alright, it looks like the runners are off, and we'll be getting them synced up just a second in a moment here. Alright, White Magic gives us Heal 3 at level 1 and Life at level 1 in a Red Mage learnable slot, so that's kind of real nice.
That's going to feel real comfy.
Black Magic, you got Saber, and you got Lock 2.
See, Saber, hit percentage buff on the Black Mage, it's becoming more and more viable. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, give him a Silver Dagger as a mage, and upgrade them to a Cat Claw. Provided the Cat Claw doesn't, roll garbage. Because there is no Masa in this flag set.
free AoE caster item is that mage stick, so it's a nice fire AoE.
Yeah, that's pretty nice to see there. Alright, looks like Sin Pyro has got what he wanted out of here and is going on up to the temple. We're gonna go check level 2 magic because level 1 magic was a pile of hot garbage. Also viable. And Darkmoon forgetting, wait a minute. The red mage can't use hammers. Whoops. That's fine though, the hammers weren't too expensive, so. Darkmoon is now headed on up to the temple, whereas Sin has pulled it into Provoka and is going to go check and see what we've got here. Well, disappointment on level 2 white.
Ooh, and then let's temper there. That hate to see not coming on the black mage, but
Yeah, Bane as level 2 potential sweeper. It's... well, it's a magic spell, that's what I can say for it. And it was a bit costly, so Sin didn't even have the cash to pick her up, nor would he actually have the charges of it right now. But Mage Stick does work.
and Darkmoon just saying, "Hi, Garland."
Yeah, let's give this a shot. Alright, and Bicky gives the canal. It's, you know, convenient, means that they'll potentially get Outer Sea access early. Potentially. Houses look to be within the affordable range. There were 3 digits. Didn't see exactly how much, but not too much.
Yeah, I saw the same thing, just 3 digits there. And Garland goes down.
Unsurprising. Alright, there's the Bane of the Temper pickup for Pyro. And Darkmoon taking the Princess Warp back, getting some scuba gear, and a real old Rubik's Cube. So this is not a very progressive start right now.
I'm just trying to find something more here early on, and Brack Wolves.
Ooh, Bracky pups. Don't pet the pups, they're gonna turn you to stone.
Alright, and Matoya's closet's got some gold, some more gold, and a cabin.
Yeah, not a good amount of gold either, only about 1,400 total. I mean, that's good enough for some spells. Honestly, actually, it would cover level 2 magic, but it's not what you're hoping to see when it comes to actually picking up spells. And yeah, where do you think you'd head with this one? Would you want to just head to Marsh Cave to hope for progression, or take the risk of the ice dive at this level with this magic?
I would think what magic, and try to probably go see what Elfland and Marsh gives me before trying to go to ice myself. 'Cause this, even though you've got 3 mages, all right, cool, we've got spells, or do you?
We technically have magic. Huh? Yeah, no, I think that's probably the play I'd go for as well. 'Cause, yeah. Though, if I were Darkmoon, I might actually take the river system on down. Maybe hit up Crescent Lake on the way to see what the sages have too. But yeah, this is not a pleasant magic start. Those scimitars +4 are pretty good to see.
And Silverhelm, and just more pocket change coming from these chests.
Yeah, dwarves not having much in the closet today. It looks like Sin is just gonna say, yeah, I'll hit Marsh later. I don't want to do Marsh with this quote-unquote magic. Please have something that doesn't suck. Alright, you got Lightning 3. Yay, you've got damage magic. Oh, 368 for the houses as well. That's really good to see.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
White
can get all
magic
those
says?
charges. Tier 3, okay.
Harm 2, it's at least something for the white mage to do that's damaging.
That's true. At least he's not going to be diving Marsh with just a mage stick.
That's true, that's very true. Ooh, Cure 4, though. That's a good spot to see it. That's, white mage, or red mage vulnerable as well. Hey, and there's the fast that the black mage will never cast. So it looks like level 4 is kind of the support magic for, well, some things.
And vendor item in Elfheim, the Adamant, so not too far from where to turn that in at. That's nice.
Yeah, and only 12k. That's not too bad at all. Hey, a Cat Claw +2. Great. So those those black wizard strats are on the table.
And +2, and it's not even 10k.
Yeah. All right, Darkmoon looks like he's gonna do the danger dive.
Go mage stick, go.
Mm-hmm. Go gadget mage stick. And Pyro forgetting that fast is not learnable by that black mage.
Did not buy the Adamant just yet, but did see that it was there.
Yeah. Yeah, Sin has not had the cash for that Adamant yet.
All the coffers are real stingy right now.
Yeah. Early game on this flag set can be kind of hard for the cash, because, mages run on money, and if you've got 3 mages, that's kind of a big drain on your finances, like right out the gate.
There's 2k in that chest in Marsh there.
Well, yeah, no. Ooh, Flame +4, though. I'd give that to that red mage. Congratulations, Thief, you get upgraded to an AoE. Nope, wait, white mage. Yep. I can understand that. Get out the way, you bloody bats!
Keep on going away.
So, answering a question from Jesus the Frog in chat, we had a 4 forced today that ended with Thief Rainbow. It's quote-unquote 4 forced, but man, it looks like a party that had been chosen.
And coming out of Marsh, we've got our powerboat.
Yep. Means the boat's gonna be hiding over at Elfland, so it looks like Darkmoon, if he gets out of here, pulled the right play.
That's gonna feel nice to be able to check the magics, pick up the Adamant, and just go in and...
Ooh! Okay, that is a good chest that he checked there. That is one of the linked chests. And it had the Opal Cheerio. And it looks like Sin got bounced out by something. But Darkmoon made the dive with just the Mage Stick. Yo, those strats pan off.
If it was the wolves, then yeah, wolves have that stone touch.
Well, I know the regular wolves have Brack. I didn't see that Gerwolves or the werewolves had something.
Oh yeah, Brack, not stone touch, my bad.
Alright, there's that Lightning 3 pickup for Darkmoon. That would have been really nice to have in Marsh, but yeah, he got lucky with not having to really need it. Grabbing that Cure 3. And not picking up the Harm 2, just going to save those charges and let the White Mage wave the Mage Staff around wildly.
I mean, it's about the same damage output, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Harm 2 versus Fire 2. The only benefit to Harm 2 is that it is not resisted by anything, but it also doesn't have a chance to crit on anything except for Undead. Because Harm 2 is non-elemental, whilst the Mage Stick is, well, Fire Elemental. Oh, Ruse at level 4 as well, which... it's a good emergency spell to pick up on the White Mage for, Topher, potentially. Alright, Darkmoon seeing that Adamant. And nothing else good here. I mean, Chain -1, it's something to throw on the Red Mage. It's not something good, but it's something.
And something not that expensive, just might as well.
Yeah. I do wonder if Darkmoon is gonna hawk that mage staff. Nope, looks like he is. Saving it, heading on over to the sages. Or heading up to Provoka?
I'm not sure where we're going here.
Oh. He's heading to Ice Cave. Or to Pop Grind. Pop Grind for adamant money. Alright.
Let me get a couple of battles, get some money off real quick. It's a quick turn in.
Yeah. Turn order playing nice. Alright, let's see how level 5 magic rolled. Probably poorly. Fade and Invis 2. And nothing of note except for that lock. Okay, 3 giants. If Darkmoon can get through this, this should provide him the cash for the temper.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, DJ Giants! This is not fun.
Mage stick go! Mage stick go!
Ooh, getting lucky with that. And getting 2 people busting it out of the trance. That's actually surprising.
Oh,
okay, well.
Damage poison.
Yep, that's a big pile of nope. Oh! Alright, I guess the sages can be Astos, because we've got Astos, the Dark Sage, guarding the loot. Okay,
that's a fun little place for him to be.
Tyro, good XP, not so much for cash. I would probably actually reset out of this encounter, personally.
And down goes Sage Astos.
Alright.
For the loot on Sympyro's side.
It's good to know that Astos has something that you actually are going to need. Oh, I do always love seeing where Astos pops up. He always has some weird line that he says. Unfortunately, you know, when running, it's generally not read, but they're just so beautiful. Alright. Having spent almost all of his resources, Darkmoon takes down the red stake. Gonna need to probably drop a house if he wants anything else.
He's still just shy of that adamant pickup.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's heading back to hit the inn and then gonna go back up to the pop. One step away from safety. Whereas Pyro looks like he is heading down towards the Ordeals area, maybe? Yep. Well, down/up. Bahamut's Trove, not a bad place to potentially hit up for some cash. You got a good amount of chests right there. You've got a key item to pick up that's just laying there. I don't hate the play.
No. With all this, the chest sitting there, we got a rune sword. You said there's money. Oh.
Alright, well. It's there. If you don't find a katana, it's better than nothing, technically.
Who low-rolled all the money on these chests?
There is no money in this world. Holy crap. Alright, Darkmoon looks like he's got the cash, though, and has actually a decent amount of levels from that pop grind, too. Or, you know, if not decent, at least, you know, an acceptable.
There's gonna be just one chest somewhere with like 60k in it.
Yeah, no, I know there's a couple of chests that are max gold somewhere. Right, Darkmoon just not even stopping anywhere else. Oh, no, I guess he is stopping somewhere else. I don't know why he stopped by the armor shop. Maybe just to remember what was there. Alright, yay! Big shiny rock from the vendor. And some more houses, because those houses are super cheap and love it.
And Simpyro in the teleporter puzzle.
So what's your key for getting through this without looping yourself?
Just pray my goldfish brain doesn't kick in, and to pray. Is that a strat?
Hey, technically, I tend to actually mutter the choices out loud constantly. Well,
Adamant is a ribbon -2.
I mean, it's a ribbon, so yes, but -2, well, honestly, it doesn't matter. A ribbon -9 is still one of the best headgear overall.
Yeah, I'll start to say out loud, like, what if I see myself looping. Like, I'll try to just hopefully get lucky and brute force my way through them. But there's so many times where like I'll say, even when I say it out loud, I'll forget what the next thing is supposed to be as I'm saying it.
Yeah, my biggest problem is that sometimes I will forget if I have been to a hallway before or not. But I've started just going through the list as I'm hitting them all up. All right, so level 6 we got Harm 3 and Wall and no other spells that are worth it. And Nuke for 17k.
But there's no money in this world.
Yep.
Dark Moon about to see the Sage's secret.
Fortunately, just a little too fast for me to read what was actually said by Astos. Oh, and it looks like it's a 4th pillar maze. Of course it is, because where's Warp?
Alright, finally through the teleporter puzzle. So, with magic like this, if we come across a black belt, you think we replace one of those mages?
Maybe. There also haven't been a whole lot of grind tiles checked. And if you replace the red mage, you have no fast.
That's a good point.
I mean, the white mage might get dropped, but... You see, I'm trying to remember. Life was red mage learnable. So yeah, the white mage would be the most likely one to get dropped, I would think. Garbage spike tiles.
Alright, Simpyro picking up the slab. Gonna be backtracking to Earth. Not Earth, what's that town name? I always forget.
Melmond.
Melmond, thank you.
Alright, so we've got the waterfall, and we have Ice Cave. This is... the waterfall, it's not a bad dungeon to have to go through. It's just, it feels kind of bad hitting the Onrak continent without actually being able to just complete the Onrak continent.
Either complete it or to be able to run in and then, like, warp or exit out.
Yeah. Alright, welcome to your Boar world. Grabs the Vorpal and immediately just turns around to yell at Bahamut, "Why are you keeping this crap here?"
And why don't you have any money?
Yeah, I know, right?
Supposed to be a dragon. Isn't that your thing?
Yeah. Oh, and Chadbert reminded me, they do actually have the Vorpal, or not the Vorpal, the Oxyale, so they could conceivably make a swing at the Onrak continent.
I mean, Dark Moon's pushed the mage stick this far.
Yeah. I think at this point, though, that Bane would probably be what would most likely take over, because, yeah, I mean, it's not a good chance to hit, but, yeah.
But...
Alright, and Sinpyro showing that he has mercy and putting the Hooray Dwarf out of his one-word misery.
I always go for the kill flag on that one. That's always my preference.
Yeah, it frees him from his one-word hell. Like, someone has cursed him so that all he can say is hooray. He's crying through just his tear-stained face, like, hooray! He's begging for the release of death.
See, for me, it's whenever I'm rolling a bad seed, it's just I've got something that I can guarantee one shot and be like, haha, you can take that.
I may or may not have done that a few times before myself. Alright, and it looks like Sin Pyro is heading towards the on-rack is on-rack continent.
I mean, overall, between these two runners, they're pretty much neck and neck as to where they are.
Yeah.
Just in different locations.
Yeah, Sin does have just a little bit more in the key items Fat House, but Dark Moon has got just a little bit more XP, a little more power. Dark Moon gonna have to find out the hard way that it's a Pillar 4 maze. At least the pillars aren't warping him back to the start.
Yeah, that one always feels bad.
Yeah. Yeah, only a couple of rooms back. That's actually pretty merciful out of this maze. Thinking about it, we haven't seen warp anywhere yet, which means it's at 7 or 8 somewhere. Fun. Same for exit. Oh, man. This is your daily reminder, Argoyles, the things that nobody likes. Alright, Blue Dragon Tile. If you can take it, it's not bad. That's a big fat pilot, if though. Ooh, 2 hits for 26 damage. Pyro just going for the, you know what, I'm just going to hold A. I'm not going to bother wasting resources on this.
Yeah.
Alright. Not too bad, actually. We had about 500 hit points. And a Robo Bottle. Well, does the robot have anything good to make up for the fact that he had not a pleasant key item?
Hey.
Alright, he got a ribbon. Alright, waterfall worth it.
There's still no chest that's been over 2,600 gold.
I think I saw like a 5,000 gold chest, or 5,000-ish gold chest. But yeah, this is a real poor seed so far. Oh, just give the silver dagger on down to that poor black mage. Let him be able to do something in those.
He's got the hit percentage. He can do it. He can.
Yeah.
He's useful.
It's a silver dagger +5, so you know that actually does make it potentially decent.
And Dark Moon picking up that slab.
And I'm wondering if he's going to hit up on-rack or Ice Cave first. Or not on-rack, but yeah. Hit up the on-rack continent. Also, I'm not going to lie, I hate that when you exit ordeals, you don't exit from the tile you enter, you always exit from that same tile.
I don't think I ever noticed that.
Yeah, so if you enter on the right side and are just holding right when you enter, when you leave the castle, you're going to enter right back into the castle, which is just a feels bad man moment. Alright, Dark Moon gonna go get his bottle and his ribbon and his realization that, crap, I have to go to Waterfall. Ice. Yes, I meant ice, not Waterfall. Quit talking sense, chat. Also, that's a real weird thought to think chat actually talking sense. Man. Well, no, actually. Most of the time our chats are, you know, not a bunch of jerks and tend to not... Well, okay, so, they tend to troll mostly, but with the runners.
Alright, we're going to see what Ice Case has to offer on Synpyro's side as Dark Moon takes out this Blue D.
Let's see, if it's the key, that means that we're going to have something that leads to the floater in Canary Locked. Or it could just be, you know, beginning of a fetch quest chain. Or, if we're real lucky, it could be beginning of a fetch quest chain, which leads to the key, which leads to the floater.
Yeah. So, in Ice Cave, coming on those stairs, do you go left and down or down and left? How do you always do it?
Because of the way I play my personal flags, which is I like to mess the map up all over the place, I immediately start going down. Because I tend to play with flipped maps and shuffled stairs, so sometimes you'll go down and the stairs will be to your right.
Oh.
Yeah. I play with flags that most people look at and would go, ew, why are you doing this to yourself? Yeah, I love the disgusting thing sometimes. It just tickles my brain.
Yeah, I'm a down and left kind of person myself. Coral Sword? Something for Kraken?
Yeah, technically. If you want to, go with... Ooh, alright, well, suddenly a black belt's on the table if you find one.
That's true.
I mean, it's not great doing a grind in ice, but it's a safe tile. So you don't have to worry about off-step encounters, you just have to worry about escaping.
That you've got the damage tiles if you want to just quickly down some people.
That too. Alright, Darkmoon with the sad realization that, crap, I have to go to Ice Cave. I don't want to go to Ice Cave. No, actually, he is going to go take on... excuse me. Going to go take on the Sea Shrine, maybe? He did drop a house outside.
Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling confident enough that you can do it, he did have that earlier grind before, so... Yep, we're going back in.
Yeah, and that thief sitting over 400 hit points. That's actually pretty nice to see.
Yeah, and then go open some more boxes, get your first orb there, and then you don't have to come back here.
Yep. And yeah, 400 hit point thief, behold the power of plus 40 vitality.
And behold the seafood hitting everyone but the thief.
That's what they do. Alright, Pyro taking a few Agmas, then alright, well, I'm good enough for now. I'm gonna try and finish this place out and hope. Oh, fun, Arbones with Cremate. That's wonderful. Saber Bonk. Okay, yep, suddenly that Kraken is looking a bit more viable for melee. Absolutely. As long as it's a caster. If it's punchy, the thief is going to be a bit at risk because you might be dodgy, you might have a lot of hit points. Kraken has 9 million hits.
What'll be funny is if the black belt is sitting here in Sea Shrine.
I'm hoping to see another black mage. I'm also a jerk.
I think a nice term for it would be a flags enthusiast.
No, I'm a jerk when I'm on commons. I actively am going to try and make use of the commentator curse.
And I missed what that was sitting there.
Can't tell. I think that might be a thief.
I was thinking thief, yeah.
But with Darkmoon's Mapman sprites, I'm not 100% sure. Hey, white mage, black mage, guess what? You're a blade of meat shields. And we get the ruby out of the ice cave. Which, actually, that does make sense because that does give us 2 key item locations. Oh, yep. White mage taking it to the face, kind of as expected. Kraken 2 just loosening up the muscles for when... Or Kraken loosening up the muscles for when Kraken 2 makes the appearance.
And Red Mage getting blasted as well.
Oh my. Oh
Ooh.
my. Hold A and pray.
3 hits, 196.
Oh boy. Oh, that's real bad to see. 2 hits for 58. 3 hits, 111. It's getting nasty close. Oh, nope.
Oh, rip.
Need some evasion for that Kraken. Yeah, that Kraken was, well, doing Kraken things.
He's going to definitely be coming back there, though, knowing that the Saber Blanc is there.
Yeah, I would not want to forget that, not want to fade that. I also would not want to go back in there and grab it before I could complete the dungeon.
Oh, absolutely. This is going to be, hopefully, it'll be something that keeps in the back of his mind to remember.
Yeah. I mean, especially since it's on a pretty easy location to get to. And yes, as Krista Joy says in chat, Kraken doing what Kraken does best, screwing over the runners.
You know, we always call Topher the great equalizer, but the Kraken's a good runner-up.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and it looks like we're gonna see what's in the Titan's treasury and see what the old man in the cave has for us tonight.
Is the Titan hoarding all the gold? Is that where it all is?
I'm hoping we see, like, the 1 gold chest here. Alright. Hey, Excal for a night you're not gonna find. Alright, and a key. Alright. If I find a fighter behind somewhere, I might actually swap out the White Mage, because that life is also White Mage learnable, and, you know, Excal +3.
Yeah, for sure. I was going to say, I mean, maybe the Excal could be considered your gold.
If you're real desperate, you could use that, yes.
Right. Alright, with the key and the TNT, that's going to be a nice just clear out of the dwarf cave there.
Yep. Clearing out the dwarf cave, clean out Canaria. And honestly, now that I'm looking at it, Synpyro is in item go mode. He's got the loot, he's got the key, he's got the Oxy Ale. That's enough to do the dungeons. He's just got to get some XP and, you know, well, yeah, XP and actually kill the fiends.
Some XP and gear, really.
Yeah.
But he can clear out, there's tons of chests he can go in and start clearing out, which is probably what he's on his way to do now.
Yep. Right, Coral Sword, and not even going to bother checking the other chest, which I can understand, because that one's not trapped, so it's not going to have the benefit of the better trap treasure.
And he's going to find this agate tile here.
Yeah, he's already done a bit of a grind. I don't think he is going to sit here for too long. We got the crystal from Narek. And a defense sword. Alright. Yeah, defense sword and power bonk. Yeah, that's the win situation. And yes, Cyrnus, that is Thunder 3. Darkmoon plays with the dyslexic friendly spell names. So instead of harm, we get Dia. And I chuckle at the bees! Instead of lightning, you get thunder. Instead of sleep, you get doze.
I think Fade becomes holy.
Yes.
Alright, let's see what the Royals are hiding.
Not much cash. Yeah, really, not much cash.
There's
and a
one for
chime.
7K.
Alright, so then it's gonna have to trying to think of where the rest of the items are. We've got the herb. We have, well, what the crystal is going to turn into. Trying to think where the rod's going to be able to, or would have to be at.
All right, so for Sin Pyro here, it's got the option of doing. Oh, there's the floater coming out of Matoya.
All right, so suddenly we have the rod and the tail being from the bottle and or the slab.
So now, on Sin Pyro's side here, he's got the options of doing. He's got Sea Shrine, Volcano, and Sky as 3 options to dive here. Just for the sake of chests, would you consider the Volcano and Sky for just getting all that loot?
I would probably do Sky because it's a little bit better of a walking grind than Sea, because there's no lobsters in Sky, and there is a higher treasure chest density in Sky, and Sky provides.
And it'll be interesting to see the result here on Darkmoon's side, because we can pretty much almost guarantee, knowing that Saberbonk is there, that he's going to be coming back to see.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. We got level 7 life 2. It's not level 8. Oh, level 8 warp. And that means exit is either going to be at Lefane or Onrak. I don't remember if we saw the magic stores at Onrak. Check.
And the rod coming out of the ferry, so the entire map is now open up to Sin Pyro, so he's also got the option of just blitzing through Earth just to get a quick orb light. So really it's just going to be personal preference, or keep looking for the tail.
Alright, so what this means is going to happen, the slab is going to turn into the herb or the crown. And the whatever comes from the slab will turn into, well, what didn't come from it. So if you get the herb, that'll turn into the crown. If you get the crown, that'll turn into the herb. And that will turn into the tail. So it's a moment of, all right, well, I'm going to have to go to Lefane before promoting if I want to promote. And that always just feels kind of disgusting.
Yeah, you definitely want to be able to promote and then hit that up if you can. That way you can just grab everything you need and go.
Yep.
Could they afford what they needed at this point?
Maybe. And the floater came out of the crystal, just responding to a question in chat. So Darkmoon gonna go get the key and the crystal, which, is gonna turn into the chime and the floater. We'll see what he does from there. I fully expect to see Darkmoon do the same play that Pyro did, which is just fly directly south after getting the excuse me, after getting the bottle opening or the bottle turned in. While being promo locked. Yep, harm 4 and exit at level 7. Oof.
At the start of this, you're like, rolling 3 mages? Alright, that seems nice. And then the seed is like, oh, is it?
Yeah. You think that's nice? Oh, how cute. Because, yeah, mages run on money. The seat has been real stingy with that cash.
As Sirius was saying, it's been a rough year for the kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Pyro taking the opportunity stake. I mean, sure, if you're going to throw a pile of XP down in front of me, I may as well take it. Looks like Darkmoon's going to check the spike tiles here. Which, I don't hate the play. I mean, it gives you the knowledge.
Yep. And Dark Moon is around his party's at level 17, Simpyra's at level 14, so just a few level difference between the two.
Alright, Pyre gonna go turn in that crown, get the herb, and then get the tail, and probably gonna go to promote. And yeah, the zombie D tile, it's a nice one to find. It's, you know, it could be better, could be worse. I love that I love the comment from Astos. Oh, the crown, but it just simply doesn't go with this outfit. You keep it. Oh, and take this. He really is just a kindly old king.
And kinder than that sage.
Yep. Wrong eye. I love the name.
Fantastic.
Darkmoon got his fill on the zombie Ds and decided, alright, I'm gonna keep moving now. He does have pretty good hit points on, you know, at least the Thief. The Red Mage is looking okay with Pi hit points.
And the elves are holding not much of anything.
Yep. Alright. And Darkmoon not checking the Dwarven Armory is going to miss out on that defense sword. I don't blame him for not checking things, because he does have knowledge of where the Saberbonk is. Invis 2 did roll at level 5, which is a little bit ugly, but a Thief with a plus 15 additional agility does make it so that you don't need nearly as much in the way of evasion. 3 Invis 2 casts will put you near the cap. And with 2 Invis 2 casters, that's pretty decent. And I'm being reminded by Cyranus that I think Darkmoon may have picked up a ruse stick.
I think he did too. I think that sounds right.
Yeah, so in that case, he's fine.
So then, possibly on Darkmoon's side, we know he's gonna go back to Sea Shrine, and then he's got the ability to go do Sky. So
I think he's probably gonna do Volcano and Sea Shrine.
just for the a bit of an easier orb take.
Yeah. Also, because Volcano, if you're not opening any chests, is really quick.
Yeah, it's true, though, the non-battle damage tiles.
Yep. Darkmoon not even hesitating, just like, alright, I'm gonna go get my airboat. He's also making use of knowledge of the encounter table to save, do a hard reset to keep that run going. So that way you don't keep getting interrupted by these horribly stupid, annoying encounters.
And it looks like Sinpyro is headed to Sky.
Yep. Darkmoon about to get the disappointment from the fairy. See, in instances like this, I personally will save just outside of Gaia, because if the fairy gives me garbage, I like to reset, and then I will release her 2,000 years in the past. Like,
This is what you deserve.
Pretty much, yes. Like, you were gonna give me the rod? No. This is your life now. Lefanish linebackers there. Okay. And I did not see if Sin just found a katana or not. I'm not gonna lie, I was mostly paying attention on Darkmoon's side, just watching that. I saw a saber, but I didn't see anything else.
I didn't notice anything myself either. The vampires got mad at the black mage there for a moment and knocked him down.
Yeah, I'm not surprised on that. And apparently, yeah, it looks like he did find one. That's real nice to see. I don't think Darkmoon will find that one because he does have the Vorpal. It's not rolled down. And he does know where the Power Bonk is, so I doubt we'll see Darkmoon opening any other extraneous chests.
Yeah, but most likely not. It's just he's ready to just get through this and promote and go.
Yeah, grab and go. And responding to Wote in chat, if the reason the fairy gives you trash is because I exiled her into the past, because it is a time loop, then she knows what she's done, or what she'll do. She has the opportunity to change it, but nope, she chooses to give you garbage, so she gets left in the past.
Yeah, she chose not to take the high road.
Mm-hmm.
We're too busy breaking another time loop to have to worry about taking the high road with a berry.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Pyro's skipping everything on Sky 1. I don't blame him on that one. Whilst there is the one room with 5 chests, without warp, it just doesn't feel as good to go that direction.
Yeah, it's gotta feel bad with these 3 mages not having any warp or exit capabilities, just having to run everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now does Sin Pyro check? Yep, okay. Going to check out CC's Gambit, which for some reason that chest is one of the chests that benefits from better trap treasure. I don't know why, but it does. I'm just gonna smile and nod with it. Not checking out the 6-pack though. I can't blame him for avoiding the 6-pack. It is a little bit more of a walk, but that's...
Alright, let's see if Warmech decides to pay us a visit here today.
Come on, Robot Chicken. Come here, Robot Chicken. That's not a chicken. Oh.
Just a little windy on the bridge here.
Yep.
Hey, there it is.
Robot Chicken! And Darkmoon just found the 3rd ribbon in the Volcano Armory. That's real nice to see.
Carrie had all the gold.
Yeah, apparently.
Got it.
Alright. Ice 3 coming out of Warmech round 1. And yes, the renamed enemies is due to one of the fun % flags, which is quite literally just fun enemy names, I believe, or alternate enemy names. Ooh, down goes the red mage to a rub. Alright, we've got both ruse stacks off on the ninja, so ninja's pretty much evade capped. I at this point would just keep tempering. I wouldn't bother casting spells with that black mage. Though he probably is trying to save some stuff for Carrie, or for Tiamat. And no, this is not a required Warmech fight, this is a Warmech spotted in the wild.
This is a, hey, I want that EXP you're gonna give me.
Mm-hmm. 3 hits, 255. Yeah, if you got some luck, that might be good, but yeah, it's could be a lot better. And I don't know if Pyro got the fast cast off with the Red Wizard before the Red Wizard got rubbed. Alright. Giant pile of XP. Level 22, 21, 22. That's some good levels there.
Yeah, that was definitely feeling nice there.
Alright, and the Agma tile looks like it is some Frosties who squint. And Darkmoon going, alright, I'm gonna kill off people and get some XP now. It looks like we got a white mage hiding behind Tiamat. And yes, Ghost Rider, if you want to spend the time on the Bridge of Destiny wandering back and forth, you can fight Warmech multiple times. In some seeds, especially with Floor and Entrance Shuffle, if you find the Bridge of Destiny off of any entrance, it sometimes is a possible grind. Not a good early game grind, but it's great late game grind if you can take it.
The last practice seed that I ended up doing a stack play on, I ended up getting Warmech twice in a row.
Ooh.
And I downed a Tiamat because I ran from them, and then before I lit the orb, he surprised me again.
Oh, that's a feels bad man moment. Must have stepped off the triangles, because those triangles are safe encounter safe spaces. But everything else in Tiamat's room is not.
I was checking the NPC, and I went one step too far and just moved up one.
Ooh.
And Warmech was like, "Don't you run away from me."
Get back over here! Alright, but Pyro did take down that Tiamat and is on his way into the volcano right now. As Darkmoon's got his ninja on the grind. Can't squint at me, I'm wearing a ribbon! Ha ha! Some really good. Oh, and I just now realized that Pyro uses they them. I was not aware of that. My apologies. I expect we'll be seeing Pyro get to Topher before the 56-minute mark, because the heal pot situation is looking a little sad. 16 heal pots.
And they don't really have any kind of reason to open any more chests at this point, so this is just go get carry and let's go find chaos.
Yep. Go stomp a Merilith into the ground and then go drive into Topher.
The Darkmoon won't be that far behind, I don't think, because once through carried, reses the party, it should be able to just blitz through C, no problem.
Yeah, Darkmoon will be fine on that. And it looks like a thief behind Carrie. And actually, Krista Joy, Sin will not be hitting up Kraken, because with this flag set, only 2 orbs are necessary. Yeah, I know, I was just responding to the chat. No, I've never lost a 3 and 256 battle. I've never been zapped through a ribbon when I was having zap battles with eyes with a, character with a zap axe and a ribbon. Nope, never happened.
I hear absolutely zero sarcasm in that statement.
Nope. Never happened, never caused me a race. Nope. Damage poison out of carry, though. Oof. Darkmoon's just gonna walk up to Carrie and cut her down. Oh my goodness. But Pyro is in go mode at 5540. They're going to stop in by Canaria, pick up some heal pots. Maybe hit up the inn. Probably not, though. They've got houses. Spells for the ninja. Let me readjust my estimate to 57 minute.
Alright, and it looks like we're about to see a hello Carrie, goodbye Carrie moment coming up here.
Yep. Oh, and I just realized Canaria has no heal pots. That's disgusting.
Well, I mean, the economy in this world right now it's real shaken up.
That's true facts. True facts. 4 hits for 22 damage. Vorpal doing Vorpal things. Alright, 5 hits, 221. That's a little bit better. A little tiny bit better.
And done goes Carrie.
Yep, alright. Cure 4. Picked up on both of the Cure 4 possible people. And Pyro flying on up to get their Topher entrance. Pro rings. Did not remember that pro rings were for sale. Alright, and Dark Moon coming back down to on-rack. Gonna take out Kraken with a vengeance. After going to the party member store and, standing people back up.
Yep, had to look through the window real quick to make sure that they were there.
Yeah.
I spend more time than I ever want to trying to quick math in my head how many potions I can buy to get to 99. I forget how to do math whenever I'm just like, okay, how many do I need? And then I keep on messing up, and every time it says you can't carry anymore. But it's math. I should know this.
I hate seeing that message. But yeah, at 57:52, we got Pyro making their first dive into Topher. And a pile of 9 bad men. At least they don't have nuke. Huh? And a joke of a spike tile. Oh, gold Cheerio there. That's not bad at all.
And there's that power bonk pickup again.
Yep. Pyro skipping the validation chests, which I can understand. Where you are in this race, you're thinking, alright, my opponent's gotta be getting close. Yeah. This is... I can't mess around. Which, to be fair, if Darkmoon hadn't been bodied by Kraken, he would be, probably actually in Topher right now as well, but Kraken did Kraken things.
Yeah, he's ready to get some revenge, though.
Oh, yeah.
Calamari, anybody?
Hey, Kraken, remember how you bullied me 20 levels ago? You ready to pay for that?
Let me just talk nice to the sword real quick, so it can roll some good crits.
Yeah. I hope you like pain! We've got the Harm 2 on Lich 2, because why not? Nuke actually showing Lich 2 a little bit of respect. 4 hits, 41, and Quad X out of Lich. Nothing else there. Rich Bork bringing up in chat the thought that 98 heal pots is better than 99 in these flags because the heal pot stacks. The way that the stacks actually work, if you have 99, you still can pick up 1. It will put you into the, A something or other territory, but it will still allow you to pick it up.
And that's when I'll get mad at the shopkeepers, because you can't carry anymore. It's like, excuse me.
Yeah.
But I can.
Alright, Calamari served up by the thief this time. Feeling better about that. 1 hour, 42 minutes, or 42 seconds. I can read time checks, really. Darkmoon hit and go mode. Where Pyro is hit and carry 2.
Alright, 3 coming out of carry 2 there.
Darkmoon swinging by Onrek, getting some spells. Probably picking up that Invis 2 and that Fade. Alright, down goes carry 2 on Pyro's side. Holy crap, that thief has 800 hit points. Alright, Toph entrance at 101.46 for Darkmoon.
And Sinpyro going to see what not Carry, but Kraken has to bring to the table for the first time.
Yep, let's see how Kraken 2 plays tonight. Is it going to be punchy? Is it going to be casty? Either way, it's probably going to be nasty. Darkmoon hitting that 9-pack of bad men. Hey, White Mage! Back of the party. Everybody else up front. Alright, Darkmoon checking the validation chests. Oh wait, no. Gold +4. I forgot, Pyro did check the validation chests. I have brain, I swear. Alright, Fasted Ninja, Self-Fasted Ninja, Temper, Defense, Temper, Death Touch.
Alrighty, we got good turn order, and then the Red Mage getting blasted.
Yeah. At least I think it's Death Touch. I didn't see any damage numbers come up, I just saw dead.
And that's the only status that Kraken cares about.
Yep.
Down goes White Mage.
Kraken 2 going, hey look, life casters. Nope. Oh boy.
Okay.
Well then. Down goes Kraken 2, but let's see how the solo ninja fares for the rest of the way.
Speed bump 2 now over on Darkmoon's side.
Goodness. Being square before Tia. Here, have some sorcerers. Or 2 tiles before Tia. Alright, Ruse. We got a blaze coming out from Tia, doing not much damage, because, you know, yay for ribbons. Ink, because why not? Swing and a miss from Tia. Ninja is super evade cap now. Ninja casts Stab. 2 hits, 2 damage. This is fine.
This is fine. Nuclear.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, Darkmoon heading their way to carry 2.
And Pyro going, yeah, no, this is not viable, and resets out. Ooh. I don't hate the play. I don't blame him for it either.
It'll be quicker just to go ahead and reset at this point.
Yeah, probably. I don't think we saw any lock spells. Oh, no, there's lock 2 at level 1, sharing levels with Saber. Ooh, boy. Alright, carry 2, swinging, hitting the thief for 71 damage. Not too bad. 9 hits, 283.
And Darkmoon just swinging with that ninja and just telling everybody, stand back.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah. No animations for you. We're good. Alright, well, that's one less, person you need to enter, to wait for, I guess. This is fine.
White Mage is still up. We're good.
Thief, White Mage. This is a perfectly viable party. Yep. Get up! Get up! And burn some Cure 3s as opposed to the Cure 4s. Good plan. Alright, and Speed Bump Mark II, Part 2.
I mean, this is still a very close race between the two of these guys.
Yep. Six water or encounter pack. That's kind of not good to see, but no one
here. Have a drink.
Yeah, no one died. Thankfully, just make you chug some heal pots. And Lich 2 goes down to the most reliable spell in the game, Stab.
It has the most charges.
Mm-hmm. Great. Dropping some Invis 2s, not a bad play here with this Kraken, and just swinging with that Ninja. 3 hits for 60 damage, and down goes the Fast Caster before Fast goes off. Gotta love it.
The mage aggro is real with Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken 2 is not playing around tonight. Down goes the Black Mage.
I've seen this before.
Yeah. 1 hit, 80 damage. Oh my. Well, the thief didn't die to the death touch at least.
Black Mage down over on Senpyro's side.
Yep. White Mage dead. Alright, well, back to man mode. 2 hits, 2 damage. Oh, this isn't good.
Carry 2 down, and now Senpyro, they're headed on their way to Kraken 2 once more.
Yep. Darkmoon about to get walled by that Tia if he gets through this Kraken 2, unless he picked up Lock. Because that Tiamat seemed to be super, super evasive.
And some more drink offered before leaving the floor.
Yep. Oh boy, jumpy rock golems. Darkmoon's like, you know what? I'll take the XP. This is fine.
You know what? I am thirsty.
I want to chew on rocks. Pyro hitting another encounter. Oh boy, Gersharks with Invis 2 with a full pack. Alright, at least he got or at least they got away before the other Invis 2 went off.
Darkmoon putting the thief in that third slot.
Hoping for a crit loop. Alright, 4 hits, 136, not too shabby. Oh boy. 3 hits for 58. 4 hits, 136 again.
Darkmoon taking Tia down scale. Ooh, there's a nuclear coming out, taking him down scale by scale.
Though that was a really low roll nuclear, thankfully. And I did not see a ruse stick or anything on that ninja, so this could be real bad.
2 mages down on Senpyro's side. Red Mage and Ninja, or Red Wizard and Ninja, are still going strong.
Well, alright, seems like Kraken 2 is the person who softens you up, and Tia 2 is the one that finishes you.
Yep, because it's just Ninja now left for Senpyro, the great equalizer, showing why it's got its name.
Yep. Darkmoon going to pick up magic. I can understand why, because temper. Man.
Saber cast onto the Ninja. Defense ruse casting. More bruise.
Yep.
Blaze tickling the Ninja there.
Yeah, we know the nuclear is going to be coming out here soon.
109 damage.
Well, it's better than nothing. And it's just Oh, man, swing and a miss from the ninja. Oh, man. I mean, Tiamat at least seems to just be stuck on attacking, which is yay. Because doesn't seem like she's hitting that much. Or at all. Then again, Ninja is also doing 2 hits for 26. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Pyro's in a crit loop, though.
Here we
Quite
go.
literally, if they just hold A, they will get through this. Eventually. Oh, hey, and Darkmoon finds a katana. Getting rewarded for checking the Toph locked.
Okay.
And giving that Vorpal to the red mage. Or red wizard, whatever. Good to have a secondary.
Alright, so meanwhile, Simparo scale at a time.
Yep. Oh, they must have released the A button because they are no longer on that crit loop. But they got, 2 hits for 177 that time at least. 3 hits, 210. Tiamat still hitting, or still just attacking though, not actually using those skills. Back to the 2 hits, 26. And down goes Tia 2. Alright. Pyro pulling on up to Chaos. Let's see how they roll this one.
Now, one skill I've not seen amongst the fiends is that Cure 4.
Correct. Alright, there's the zap. 2 hits for 221 onto that ninja. Alright, that's 4 evade stacks, and that is evade cap ninja. Burn those saber charges. Hey, 1 nuclear. Alright, swing and a miss. 4 hits, 154. 5 hits, 450 numbers. Alright, the damage poison. Not bad, because that ribbon.
Chaos being really punchy.
Yeah, which is kind of a boon for Pyro. Oh boy. Oof. Bane, right? That's not bad. Ink, that's, free turn. 5 hits, 290, and down goes Chaos. Get your GGs out in chat for Pyro, finishing up with an official racetime.gg time of... Let me see here. 1:13:27. GGs. We gotta...
Whew, talk about just probably the biggest release of breath of after taking down Chaos on that.
I know, right? Let's see if Pyro wants to jump on in and join us in chat. Meantime, we got Darkmoon Plump to carry 2.
It has not been a day for mages this seed.
No, it really hasn't. Alright, and we are joined in the chat by Senpyro. GG's.
GG.
GG's. I just have one thing to say. Kraken 2 woke up and chose violence today.
Yes. Yes, it did. Not just violence, but, death touch, because, that's...
Yeah.
It's not just bad enough to be, Kraken 2. No, death touch, just to rub it in.
Yeah, I mean, it's already bad enough for Kraken 2 doing Kraken 2 things, then you throw death touch on top of that, and, and he just decided, to do Kraken 2 things, to just wipe out all the mages first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and of course, it had to be the red mage, then the white mage, then the black mage. Because, gotta take care of those life casters
Gotta get the life caster first. Oh, I'll tell you what, that first dive into Topher was brutal. Resetting out of Tia felt bad. But once again, the second dive, I was in Mammo Tia again. I got lucky to get into a crit loop with it.
Yeah, the 26 damage crit
I
loop.
did not, yeah, I deliberately broke that crit loop because I did not like the damage on it. So I figured as long as if I can just bank on Tia keeping on punching, I could get through it.
Yep. And then Chaos softened you up quite a bit, but did not pull through or did not finish before you finished it.
I think the only nasty thing I saw for Chaos was nuclear, which was fine because I had a ribbon. But when you go in, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what class you have. When you're going in, I don't care if you have a black belt at 42. If you're going into Chaos Man mode, it's going to be a butt clencher either way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was waiting for because we got to see pretty much all the skills coming up from except for Lich, really, because you never really see the skill set from Lich.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, we've not seen Cure 4 yet, and so you'd hate. I was not wanting to see that on your end with just one person, hoping that Cure 4 doesn't come out.
Oh, I didn't even think about Cure 4. And I will be perfectly honest, when I first opened the Topher, I realized I forgot Wall. I forgot to pick up Wall. And I knew that was on an early. I don't remember which level it was. But I thought to myself, like, well, I'm not gonna exit Topher just to go grab it. I was like, if I live and die by Wall, then so be it.
Yeah, Wall was level 6. I think the thing that would have been more useful probably would have been Lock 2, at least for that Tia, but honestly, you got through it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and I did have Lock 2 on both. No, I just had it on my Black Mage.
Yeah. And Kraken 2, suiting to Darkmoon what it did last time and what it did to you as well. I.e., look, mages! No.
I think Kraken 2 is just deliberately programmed to go after the mages.
Yeah. Now, the biggest difference, Darkmoon found a Saber Bonk in the Sea Shrine, but he didn't pick up the Roost, or the defense sword out of Dwarf Lock.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember where I picked up the defense sword, because me and him were talking about it in the race room, and he said he didn't. He said he didn't have Roost Stick or defense sword. I couldn't remember where I picked it up, but yeah. I wound up picking up I see he wound up picking up his katana in Topher. I wound up picking mine up in Sky.
Yeah, he didn't touch Sky because when he first went to the Onrat continent, he'd done a little bit of a grind and was like level 14, 15 before he hit Waterfall. And took a swing at Kraken, and Kraken 1 also did punchy things.
Ow.
Yeah.
I do have to say, though, well, first of all, I'm going to have to make this quick for me because I got another race in about a half hour. But finding the robot chicken was just perfect. I loved it.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie, I did too, because, you know, I like seeing Warmech pop up, especially since Warmech treated you nice.
This Warmech was very tame.
Yeah. Wow, Hyrule Nuclear out of Chaos on that one for... Holy crap!
Yikes.
Okay, 11 hits, 942. 8 hits, 707. Yeah, this Kraken's probably not going to be around for... Oh my god.
There we go.
Alright.
Yikes. That's scary.
My only quick question for you, Senpyro, was we noticed the rolls of the magic in the early level magics, and then how there seemed to be no gold in the land anywhere. How was your mindset going, like, with the early progression of everything?
Well, by the time I realized I couldn't afford half the magics I wanted to get, I just decided to just bank on what I had and just, you know, if there's one thing I've learned when playing these flags, it's that these flags there's a lot of variance in these flags. Doesn't matter how you play it. So from what I've learned is that you kind of have to take a lot of gambles, and you live and die by those gambles, even more so than when you're playing standard flags.
Yep. But we are joined by Darkmoon as well, and
Hi.
I know Darkmoon's on a tight schedule as well because he's streaming your next race.
I'm restreaming the next one. Yeah, it's fun.
Yep.
GG's, Darkmoon.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
I knew the second so I did. I hate Sea Shrine. I swear up and down I will never go do Sea Shrine. And then I was in the on-ramp area, and Sin Pyro's a good player, and I'm sitting there going, I'm here. I have to do Sea Shrine. And I hated every second of it. But I did it because I was in the area because I had to go to Waterfall, even though my brain is screaming at me, don't do this. But the second I went in there, I'm like, okay, Let's do it. Let's just get it done. And then I died. But I did find the power bonk, so I knew where I was going back for one of my 2 fiends, because I was not doing this without that power bonk. But the second I wiped to Kraken 1, I'm sitting there going, yeah, that's about the margin I'm going to lose by, and almost to a T.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you had just ducked into Dwarven Lock, you would have gotten that defense sword that was in there. But
I saved the frames.
yeah,
And I mean, you saw, aside from the fact that, like, that first dive didn't go well, who needs a ruse or defense? You just man mode through to chaos. Come on.
yeah.
Kraken decides that you don't need mages anyway, so...
Oh, no, I wasn't allowed to have them, so we're just going to have to power bonk in a dream.
All the dives, like every single Topher dive
Kraken
from the
2,
both
I
of
don't
you,
even
Kraken 2 wiped out all your mages.
Oh, yeah. Well, Death Touch Kraken, no matter what. Like, I'm pressing the Invis 2. I'm like, come on. I even tried to see if Red Mage could have Invis 2 before I went in the first time. So I was like, I know I'm going to need this. But, this like, Invis 2 didn't do anything for, like, anyone against Kraken. Kraken was high hit, high damage, death touch. He was just designed this time to annihilate your party.
Yep.
So, it's fun.
Yeah, fun times.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
But-
I'm done.
Yeah.
I get to be done with pods now. That's great. And I get to play something a little more sane when we come back for brackets, which means 3 orbs and something, marginally approximating real Final Fantasy.
I don't know. I'm liking this 2-orb thing.
Unfortunately for me, my next race against Sunflash is going to be my last one of the tournament because I got stuff going on in my life. So I mean, I'm kind of glad that Dark Moon agreed to do these adjustments on the flags with me because I love memes. I love running memes, and when I get to run a meme as one of my last races, that just makes me happy. Especially when I get to find the robot chicken.
I mean, this party would have been fantastic were it not for that hit percent debuff on the thief. Anything else on that thief, and this would have been a glorious party, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, and the hit percent debuff was only 2.5 levels worth of hit.
Yeah. I went to a random level that felt okay, and my health sponge thief could just do what he wanted. I'm like, good enough, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, where did you take your grind? Did you take one?
Kind of. I had an Agama tile in ice. I found a blue dragon tile.
Saw that.
I think that was in Waterfall.
All those were too chonky for what my party could kick out.
But I will guarantee you 99% of my levels on all but one of my characters came from Warmech.
Yeah.
I didn't
got
do
like
Sky.
You got like 7 levels or 6 levels from Warmech.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't do Sky, so when I went into my volcano dive before going back to sea, I checked all the tiles there and found Frost D's. And since I had a Flame Sword +4, threw that on my ninja, and I was just like, okay, everyone else die in the lava. We're gonna solo some Frosties for like 5 minutes. Actually worked pretty well. That was decent levels.
Yeah.
That flame sword +4 was really nice for the early of the
nice.
game.
It was nice. Yeah, the Red Mage was doing work when my thief couldn't do crap. Swinging a wet noodle, like, well, look at me, I'm helping.
Yep.
I'm helping.
Yeah, the just real quick, the early game was the biggest thing that I was really interested in seeing how you guys kind of took different routes, and then both of you feeling the lack of gold anywhere in anything, trying to get that clip out of it. Yeah.
And that felt bad because going and doing that and doing a I did a pop grind for that for like a couple minutes, and then which was nice for levels, and then coming back for that and getting the ribbon out of it. On the one hand, yay ribbon. On the other hand, I would have rather just done all that after I'd done some other stuff and had money, because anything other than like ribbon or Vorpal would have felt better. And then I sailed off to Bahamut and got the Vorpal. I'm like, this has just been a waste of time for me. Thanks, game.
Yeah. Bahamut was so poor he could only afford a Vorpal.
Yeah, the Nerf bat. Thanks, game.
Yeah.
I wound up early game, like right from the beginning. I didn't go to Garland first because I hated level 1 magic. And when I despise level 1 magic in these flags, I will go straight to Provoca, check out level 2 magic, kill off the pirates, and then go back.
Yeah, it's a fair cop. All right, but with that, I think we should probably wrap it up so these two can get prepped for the next race, and so I can get prepped for that next race as well. Because I'm going to be coming that one as well.
All right, GG's everybody. You'll probably see me in the chats.
GG's Dark Moon. That was fantastic race.
GG's, it was a good time. Like, even though I lost, like, it's fine. I mean, going into since everyone makes it into brackets except for you, sorry. Womp womp. But since everyone makes it into brackets, like it was like if I go 2-1, I fight a 1-2. If I go 1-2, I'm fighting a 2-1. It feels like it all just kind of evens out in the wash.
Right.
I avoided having to fight a 3-0 for my first round, so maybe I make it past the first round. That's all that matters, you know?
All right, but with that, I want to say thank you for running the races for us, both to Pyro and Dark Moon. If you like what you saw, toss the runners a follow. I think they earned it for putting on the show for us. Also, if you like what you saw, check out the Randomizer at FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. Therein, you'll find links to our Discord and our Wiki, both of which are full of just large amounts of information, and, well, the Discord at least is full of people who are full of information, who are very willing to help people learn. Additionally, we have our new player program, the Duckling Bootcamp, going to be starting up March or so. Going to be after the winter tournament is done. But if you're interested, it's a prime time to join because the Duckling program is just, it's beautiful. It's 6 to 8 weeks of flags that are designed to introduce you to the randomizer in addendum to, well, not quite lectures, but shows explaining them and walkthroughs like that. It's a really great program and system for learning, though. So yeah, with that, I'm done talking. Kylio, why don't you go ahead and take us on home?
Alrighty, this has been a whole bunch of fun. I am Kylio13, and GG's again to the runners, and thanks to everybody here, a part of making this happen and possible, and Speed Gaming for allowing us to have all these multiple races at one time, because we got a lot more to go. So stay tuned, and we got some more races coming at you.
And with that, I will bid you all a good night, everybody.